Hey everyone, it's Dave from NJ Home Spotter. I want to share an amazing Thanksgiving turkey recipe with you. It is seriously the best turkey you'll ever have, I promise. It really is. If you find a better one, then share it with me and I'll make it and I'll make a video. But I promise there's not going to be any leftovers. So seriously, you might want to make 2 turkeys because it's that good. It's really that good. There's a couple of things to take in consideration when you're making this recipe. It's super easy, by the way. It's very easy. It just takes some planning because there's a couple steps. If you're buying a frozen bird, make sure that you give yourself enough time for it to defrost. You have to make a brine because it sits in a brine for 24 hours. So you want to make sure that it's defrosted 3 days before you plan on roasting the turkey. You want to make the brine 3 days before you plan on roasting the turkey to let it cool for 1 day and then brine for 24 hours. You can't put the turkey in hot water and then hot brine, so you got to make sure it cools off. The other thing is you want to make sure you have a big enough container. If you're making a 25 pound bird, we don't have pots to keep it in, so you want to make sure you have a nice big plastic container such as this that we can get at Walmart, anywhere, Target, and make sure you have that ahead of time. Don't make the same mistake I did. The other thing is, with that being said, we also don't have room. You ain't fitting this in your fridge, so you gotta keep it outside. Unless you have a walk-in, then good for you. Can I come over, please? So you're gonna have to keep it outside in the shade if you can. If you have to keep it inside, no problem. Use ice. Ice will keep it cool. A bag of ice, 24 hours, no problem. Don't worry about diluting the brine. It is okay. Stick to the recipe, you'll be okay. If you're making a smaller bird, use less salt. I would suggest using 3. If you're making a 15 pound bird, use 2.5 cups of salt. Don't use the full 4 cups. It's going to be too salty, okay? And also bring down the sugar as well. So you want to, whatever the ratio is, it's 5 cups to 4 cups, 5 cups of sugar to 4 cups of salt. Bring it down every 5 pounds. This way you don't over season the bird. All the other spices won't come into play as much, so you'll be fine. Unless then you're making a 10 pound turkey, then you want to cut everything in half. The other thing is there's a lot of unconventional spices that we don't all have in our household. So you want to go and get yourself the little bags. This way it's a little more convenient. You don't have like 10 new spices hanging in your cabinet that you're never going to use again until next year, obviously, because you're going to love this recipe. And I promise you'll make it next year too. Unless you get off the hook and you don't have to make the turkey, then that's not going to be the case because they're going to want you to make the turkey again. I'm telling you, think about it, but you're going to love it too. So anyway, this is, not going to lie, I'm a little nervous, but I'm really happy to share this recipe with you. Cooking is a passion of mine. People's a passion of mine. I love sharing just good things all around, sharing love. If there's any real estate needs you have coming up in the future, don't hesitate to call me. Even if you need advice, whatever it is, just call me. I have you back. I got you. It's a very, important decision in your life, buying or selling, and NJ Home Spotter's got your back. Other than that, enjoy the holidays, enjoy this turkey, enjoy Thanksgiving, enjoy life, enjoy your loved ones and your friends. Drink lots of wine. Cheers. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hey guys, day 2 here. Our turkey's been in the brine for 24 hours now. Got nice and juicy. We're gonna remove it from the brine, rinse it well, pat it dry, set it to the side, let it come to room temp. It's very important that it's dry and at room temp. This way when you spread your room temperature spice butter as well, it spreads evenly and it's easy to spread and doesn't clump up. It's good. If it's wet or cold, it's gonna clump up and you're not gonna be able to get it in every crevice and where you wanna get it. Under the skin, as many parts as you can, in the cavity like I said. Share the love, get it everywhere. Once you get that done, you're gonna throw it in the oven, starting at 425. After the first 30 minutes of roasting, you're gonna drop the temperature down to 350 degrees. And as long as it takes, if you have the bigger the bird, obviously it's gonna take a little longer. Generally anywhere from 3.5 to 4 hours it should be done. As long as you get to the thickest part and take a temp of 180 degrees, you're good to go. Make sure you let your turkey rest for about 30 minutes before carving. You don't wanna carve it too early. You gotta dry it out. All the juices are gonna come out and no one likes dry turkey. So wrap it with some foil in different parts. It's another tip. As it's roasting in the oven, if you start to see it brown in certain spots, cover it with some foil. This way it doesn't burn. And I'm telling you, everyone's gonna love this. Like I said, you ain't gonna have any leftovers. So. All right, guys, another important tip. When the bird comes out of the oven, put it to the side, let it rest, let it cool off. That goes for everything. Steaks, chicken, except fish, but mostly everything. You wanna let it rest. This way, once you cut into it, you're not losing all those succulent, like beautiful, delicious juices inside the bird or any protein. It's okay, because once we break it down and slice it, we're gonna put it on a sheet tray, throw it back in the oven for a little bit, warm it up, take it back out, put it on a nice platter, fix it all up, and you're gonna be ready to knock everyone's socks off. So, I'm telling you, this is beautiful. Nice white meat, oh, skin. Wow, enjoy.